For the first time, the National Geographic team was going to make a documentary on a remote island from which no one ever returns alive. As they neared the shore, some strange naked men appeared out of the woods of island. And they showered arrows on the ship of National Geographic. In this attack, the director's leg was injured and he was forced to run backwards. What is this island and why can't we humans go here even today despite such advanced technology? Viewers, in the east of India, there is Andaman Island, about 1400 kilometers away. It is a part of India where there are many small and big villages. If seen on the map, the most populous city in the Andaman Islands is Port Blair, where the airport is also located. It is the airport that plays a very important role in connecting Andaman Island to the rest of the world. Every day, ships from all over the world land, but the surprising thing is that just 50 kilometers away from such a bustling city, there is an area where the civilization of humans lives who have built their own separate world. Known as North Sentinel Island, this island is only 50 square kilometers in size and is completely hidden by dense forests. This is the reason that neither a satellite nor a drone can see inside it. Which tribe lives on this island and what secret is hidden inside it, no one has been able to know till today. Attempts have been made to go here many times in history, but this tribe does not tolerate outsiders in any way. These people get into a frenzy, shoot arrows, and even take someone's life is common for them. There is a thing. It is believed that they have established a separate world within this world where they have lived for thousands of years. On this island, only 50 kilometers away from Port Blair, people are still living thousands of years behind the rest of the world, but why is this? Why do these people not want to have any contact with the outside world? To understand all this we have to read the history of North Sentinel Island. For centuries, it has been believed that this tribe living on North Sentinel Island is a group of human civilization that at some point broke away from the rest of the world. 26,000 years ago, the sea level was very low, then it was not an island, but a part of India. Due to global warming, the sea level rose, and the waters around Andaman and North Sentinel also came in and became disconnected from the rest of the world, thus becoming islands. Over time, the rest of the world developed, but the world of the people living on this island was still there. We also got to know about the world of these people when a British ship arrived at Andaman Island in 1789. But he did not visit North Sentinel Island because he considered it a small and unimportant island for at least the next 78 years. In 1867, when India was under British rule, a ship of theirs was going from India to Andaman Island and was wrecked near North Sentinel Island on the way. There were 106 people in this ship. They thought that this island is deserted and no one lives here, but their thinking was going to change in a few moments. While waiting for the rescue teams, they decided to stay on the same island for a few days, but the tribe hiding on the island attacked them with arrows. Several people were killed and the rest were rescued by the Royal Navy, thus the first contact of the rest of the world with North Sentinel Island ended in bloodshed. For the next 13 years no one ventured here. Then in 1880 a British lord was sent as the Crown Administrator of the Andaman Islands. His name was Maurice Vidal Portman and he decided to go to North Sentinel Island to inspect for himself the territory he had been made administrator of. Their plan was to kidnap some of the tribe and bring them to Andaman Island, take good care of them and then send them back as a good message. In this way, a good relationship can be made with this tribe and their trust can be established on us. Portman went to the North Island and hid from them for several days before he found a family there, in which there was a couple and their 4 children. Portman kidnapped the family and brought it to Andaman Island. But for the first time in the history of North Sentinel Island, those people went outside the island, so their body could not adapt itself against the diseases outside. Due to which couple Pill fell under the grip of these diseases and lost his life. Crown Administrator Portman was devastated as his plan seemed to fail. He gave many gifts to the 4 children and sent them back to North Sentinel Island. Portman wrote in her diary that our plan has failed, we have put more fear in the hearts of these people, so it is better to leave them alone. Now it is also possible that these children have gone back and blamed us for the death of their parents, which has increased the anger of these people against the outsiders. For the next several decades, if anyone accidentally went to the North Island, the tribe would kill him and hang his body on the beach. Which was a simple sign that don't even make the mistake of coming to us. When India became independent in 1947, as a result of partition, the entire area up to Andaman Island became part of India. All the people living here are now called Indians, although the people living on the North Island will not even know India. What is India? The Indian government decided to make contact with this angry tribe. In 1967, an Indian Loknath Pandit was entrusted with this task. In 1974, National Geographic wanted to make a documentary on the North Island called Man in Search of Man. Their team was in a big boat and they thought they would go closer to the island and place the gifts that would float on the waves and reach the shore. First he will win the trust of the tribe and then he will go there and shoot the documentary. They continued throwing gifts for 3 days, but when they got close to the shore, their plan failed miserably. Because the people of this tribe broke the gifts in front of them and showered arrows on them, one of which landed directly on the director's leg. The National Geographic team cancelled the shoot and had no option but to run backwards. He was able to take some photos of the interior of the island from a distance, and these were the first photos of North Sentinel Island. National Geographic cancelled its mission, but Trilok pundits would still come here and give gifts to these people from far away. After many years, he finally managed to establish a friendly relationship with the tribe one day, and he also made several photographs in which the tribesmen were seen receiving gifts. Pundit also took his junior Madhumala with him in the mission, and in the pictures Madhumala was also seen in a friendly atmosphere with the tribe. This friendly atmosphere continued for many years. Then in 1981 a ship stranded on the island with 30 people on board. And as they waited for rescue, several days later they noticed that more than 50 people had left the island and were shooting arrows at them. On which he made an emergency contact with his company, and the company airlifted those people from there with the help of a helicopter. His ship still remains on the coast of North Sentinel Island, which can be seen on Google Earth. One thing is certain, if the people of North Sentinel Island have been kind to anyone for whatever reason, it is Loknath Pandit and his junior Madhumala. When Pandit retired, the Indian government cancelled all North Sentinel Island projects and no one is allowed to visit the island. But the matter did not end here. In 2006, 2 fishermen accidentally went to this island. The rest of the fishermen who were hunting there saw that the tribesmen killed the 2 fishermen with arrows in front of their eyes and hung their bodies on the shore. For the next 12 years, no one dared to visit North Sentinel Island. Then in 2018, John Allen from America decided to secretly visit North Sentinel Island. John reached Andaman Island by flight and from there bribed and forced some fishermen to go to North Sentinel Island. John went here on a separate mission, and his mission was to preach Christianity to the tribe until he reached the island, but unfortunately he too was killed. It is still unknown how many bodies, including John's, remain on the shores of the North Island. The Indian government has given the tribe free rein to do whatever they want on their island and has banned outsiders from staying within 10 kilometers of the island. North Sentinel Island is the only island where visiting is tantamount to inviting death itself. Do the people who live here want to be alone? Or are they hiding some big secret from the rest of the world? It remains a mystery to everyone till date. Hope you like this video and like and share it. Thank you very much for your comments as well. See you in the next video.